All right, here's my audience, brother. Okay. All right. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Denisha. So the topic of today is going to be about an event or a situation in your life that has taught you a life lesson. So, has there ever been a time where, you wanted to participate in something and you were afraid to do so? Um, Back in my high school days, I became interested in culinary arts. At first, I was, afraid to share my interests because not many people around me were interested in it. And it just wasn't something we talked about. But eventually, I would convince myself to sign up for the class, and it became my favorite class. I would, sometimes even leave one class to go to the kitchen and try and concoct something to share with other people and, receive their feedback. There are a few things that I want to share regarding how I was able to overcome my fear of failure and how it led to me winning the competition. The main lesson is that failure is a part of the process, and that it's normal, but it's good. So at the beginning of culinary arts, I found out about a competition or a club. The club was called FCCLA, and within that club, you could participate throughout certain groups, and the one that I chose was the baked goods. So you could prepare a baked good, and the competition would um, place you. So at the beginning of the year, I would pick the extracurricular class. Again, none of my friends were interested in this. None of my friends were in the class. I was in a completely different environment. So I was least uncomfortable. But I stayed. I ended up gaining the skills that I needed to and learning different things about certain ingredients and being able to combine them and create a dish. And that's how I joined the first competition. Now, the day of the first competition, I, woke up early. I prepared the cookies because that was the first thing that I decided to cook were cookies. And I rehearsed my recipe and the inspiration behind it. And it was the moment that I got there, the environment was completely different. I was out of my comfort zone, so I started to kind of psych myself out. I eventually, would go to present my cookies, and I forgot the recipe. I forgot my train of thought, and let's just say I lost that competition. I did not win, and so the next year, the following year, I decided that I wanted to participate again because this was something that I was really interested in. I actually enjoyed it. And I knew that I wanted to try again because I didn't want my fear to, take control of me again and that just be my outcome for life. So I wanted to try again. And so I spoke with my teacher. We came up with a game plan, and the day of, I again rehearsed my recipe. I expressed my inspiration behind it, and I was a little bit more comfortable since I had already been there the previous year. And I was able to present my dish, which this time it was orange brownies, which completely different, unique. No one's ever heard of it, and I think that that's a part of the reason why I was able to place first place. Not only I was able to overcome my fear, I remembered my recipe, I remembered the inspiration behind it, and I was able to, place first place in this competition. And I would also go on later on that day to participate in an auction, and there is when I won $500 for that unique dish. So, in conclusion, The moral of the story is that to never let fear control you or overwhelm you, because it is a natural part of the process. And you can use fear to fuel your motivation and, win the competition or overcome whatever it is that you're trying to participate in. All right. Any questions, guys? So my favorite dish right now, I've kind of started back with the basics, which would be chocolate chip cookies. The only thing that I do different now is I add a little bit of molasses to it and cocoa powder. Ooh, the first thing that I ever cooked, probably something that I burned. I think I don't know. Oh, you know what? I used to try and prepare my lunch sometimes for school, and it would always be canned green beans and a piece of chicken. All right, that's it. Bye.